Dean Linke with Brent Gleeson, a Navy SEAL, an award-winning author, including All In, an incredible speaker. He's also the CEO of Accelerate with an 8 at the end, and he joins me now. And Brent, I've been doing this a long time, and not to be a sycophant, but that was one of the greatest messages ever. Can you kind of sum up what you wanted to drive home in front of 1,000 coaches?
Yeah, first of all, thank you so much. It was an honor to be here. But also the privilege of being with an audience like this. I don't get to speak to audiences like this too often, where the room is predominantly full of coaches and directors and people who have dedicated their lives to not just sports and coaching, but to developing young men and women into successful, responsible human beings. It's an incredible mission. It's super powerful, and it was an honor to be here.
And you put it all out there. I mean, you were very transparent. I mean, when you're a Navy SEAL, you know, we all hear it and we're like, wow, that seems impressive, but we felt it. I mean, it's super impressive.
It's actually way worse live, but no, we wanted to give a little sense of the taste of what people, especially our men and women, servicemen and women in the military, sometimes the sacrifices they make just in the attempt to serve at the most elite level and protect the freedoms we so deeply cherish and so frequently, myself included, take for granted. But also there's so many leadership lessons and cultural lessons that we can take from the military, from special operations, but also just the general capacity to use adversity, setbacks, and failure as fuel for growth, for development, and continuous improvement.
Brent, coaches use this word all the time, but I feel like you addressed it better than anybody I've ever heard, and that is accountability.
Yes. Accountability is known to be the number one most important cultural pillar of any high-performing team or organization, but we talk about trust a lot, resilience, and all these different things, but ultimately what drives outcomes, other than good systems, is accountability as a cultural pillar that's operationalized throughout all the systems within a team, from top to bottom, from the most junior person on the team to the coach, to the staff, to the directors. Everybody in the organization is aligned with a shared sense of purpose, but also accountable to themselves first, and then to the team.
Good people attract good people. Smart people attract smart people. Christian Lavers, who I hold way up there, told me the story. It was almost God's plan, how his wife met your wife and he kind of saw you, and I think that's him, and now you're here. I love stories like that.
Yeah, we've been in the gym multiple times together in the community that we live in, sizing each other up. Who's that guy? I'm sure he lives here. But then our wives introduced us. We're like, oh, you're the guy I work out with all the time. So, but again, I think some of the best moments in life come serendipitously just like that. So pretty cool.
All right, you're going to sign this before we let you go,
Yeah,
but All In, can you tell everybody why they should go out and get this book, All In?
Yeah, it was a project born from obviously years and years of experience and failures, successes, lessons learned. But ultimately, it's about the model that we talked about in the presentation. We call the remarkable results pyramid. It's about continuous improvement. So this applies to people, to teams, to organizations, but also to personal growth and development. It's all applicable. And so a lot of the proceeds go to the SEAL Family Foundation. We support the families of our active and fallen operators too. So go out and buy the book. All
right, awesome. Because repetition is information, the names of your 2 other books, please.
Previous book was Embrace the Suck, The Navy SEAL Way to an Extraordinary Life. Book before that, a little bit more geared towards business organizations, but called Taking Point, 10 Fail-Safe Principles for Leading Through Change.
Brent, you're big time. Thank you so much for being here.
Appreciate it.
All right, we're back with more on the ECNL podcast.